Legal experts tell the I-Team tonight an arrest like this of a sitting judge for obstruction and concealing an individual to prevent his discovery and arrest is extremely rare, while some Wisconsin officials call it yet another attack on the judiciary from the Trump administration. Judge Hannah Dugan leaving court without a word after her stunning arrest at the Milwaukee County Courthouse today.
This is a blatant attack on people all over the country.
Protests already underway after Dugan was charged with obstruction and concealing an individual to prevent his discovery or arrest. Attorney General Pam Bondi bringing down not the gavel, but the hammer of the Justice Department.
If you commit a crime in this country, you're going to be held accountable. Doesn't matter. We're going to prosecute you. No one is above the law, not even a judge.
The criminal complaint against the judge alleges that a team of Immigration and Customs Enforcement, Drug Enforcement Agency, and FBI agents were sent to arrest Eduardo Flores Ruiz in the Milwaukee County Courthouse after a hearing in front of Judge Dugan on 3 counts of domestic battery and abuse. But when Judge Dugan learned immigration agents were there to arrest a defendant, she left the bench and confronted the team outside of the courtroom, then escorted most of them to the chief judge's office before taking Flores Ruiz and his attorney through the private jury door. Milwaukee County Executive David Crowley says Dugan deserves her day in court.
It's clear that FBI is politicizing this situation to make an example of her and others across the country who oppose these attacks on the judicial system and our nation's immigration laws.
The complaint says Flores Ruiz was seen leaving down an elevator. He was later arrested after a foot chase outside of the courthouse. ABC7 chief legal analyst Gil Sofer says this isn't the first time the Trump administration has reacted with a fierce show of law enforcement authority to uphold its immigration enforcement, even against a sitting judge. The same strategy was used during Trump's first term against a judge in Massachusetts.
Very similar facts. Those charges were ultimately dropped by the Biden administration, but they were upheld as charges by the Federal Court of Appeals. So we've seen this before. The charges can stick. It'll all turn on whether the facts can be proven.
Now, Judge Dugan is slated to be back in court May 15th. The Department of Homeland Security said on X that Flores Ruiz has a violent criminal record with charges including strangulation and suffocation, battery, and domestic abuse. But obviously very concerning for many of those people in Milwaukee seeing a sitting judge arrested.
Yeah, extraordinary set of circumstances.
It really is.
All right, Mark, thank you very much. Governor J.B. Pritzker responding tonight. He's saying, quote, arresting a sitting state judge is an alarming escalation of Donald Trump's war on the courts. And that, quote, while we must closely follow the emerging facts and details of this case, there is no question today is an extremely unusual and concerning step in Trump's attacks against the rule of law.